Hello. I'm here. How is everybody? Who's here? One's in chat if you're awake. Poured some ornate plaster today into one of our molds. I went to go dismount it and it still looked too moist, so I'm probably gonna wait until after stream, try again. Alright. I got nothing. Nothing today. I have a project. I have a project that I rigged up the other day that I kind of want to try using. My theme, you know, musically, compositionally, instrumentally, tonally, audibly, has been starting from scratch, like back to basics. So I made this project file the other day that emulates the track buses of like an old red desk and how things would have been recorded and bounced down into specific tracks. I might start something new. I might go back and clean up Nexus. Be bouncing around. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, we're 15 minutes in. Let's do this. Oh wait, I haven't told Discord. Let me tell Discord and then let's do this. I have my lazy Discord button back, so I can just be like, bam. Yeah, alright. Now everybody knows I'm live. It is so fucking hot in here. I turned the heat up way too high. I only have like a shitty sweater on and this jacket. The sweater looks like shit without this jacket. I'm upset. Welcome, Semaphoric Wave. Okay. Adjust this real quick. Open this door, just... I need like cooler air into here. God. Okay. Ah! Alright. Welcome. It's Wednesday. How's everybody? It looks so dim in here. Hang on. Forgot about those lights. I'm thinking about moving the green light from there over to there. Like, just so it's like at me. Because, you know, the green outline on everything is pretty, that's cool. But, I need more light from that direction. Both of the, I could make that, I could put a gel on that and make it bright green probably. And it would do the outline thing. Then I can move my actual, like, big light over there probably. That's what I'm thinking. Welcome, Eli. Clock begs to differ. I mean Thursday. Okay. Well, welcome to happy Thursday. I'm glad that's going well for you. I'm back here on Wednesday though. Cause that's my stream time. How is the chat? How is the world? Like, I know it kind of sucks right now in the United States. The Supreme Court released that they're going to overturn Roe versus Wade, or it was leaked that they're overturning Roe versus Wade. And this seems to be a definite thing. And they're the Supreme Court, so there's really fucking nothing that can be done in this short of a term to deal with this. Senate and Congress could draft a law to codify abortion rights. I think they did, and I think Joe Manchin stopped it. So we're in hell forever. Everything's the same, always. We're in hell. None of these people will fucking retire. And we have to live with the consequences of this weird fucking evangelical party that has packed the fucking court. Also because the people in it would not fucking retire. So. Fuck this country. Fuck our government. Fuck all of the conservatives for using every single goddamn loophole. And Democrats for being too scared to use fucking any to get to this point where now they just cannot fucking do anything fast enough because they just can't move that fast. They're all old. And half of them are going to forget about this by tomorrow. And their staffers are going to have to remind them. But honestly, what seems like the worst, but the best answer is that now all of us need to pay. Like, this is the fact now. This is the fact now. This isn't like a should statement. This is actually reality now if this goes through. All of us now have to pay attention to local elections a lot harder and vote more in those. Because that's, if it's not a federal right anymore, now your state and your and your city's and county's ability to enforce it all depends on who holds those local offices, because now the federal government can't fucking do anything. So that's the world we're in now, and we're all gonna have to start taking people to court over this. That's basically, and then we're gonna have shit sent up through state courts and hope that the people that we elect to state courts, act in our favor. And that's really the only, that's it. That's all the system can do. Unless you want to start killing politicians. And I'm not gonna suggest we kill politicians, because that's against terms of service. And also because people have been fucking joking about that for 5 years. People have been saying we could just off them for 5 years. People have been making guillotine jokes since Trump started running and since Trump won. And nobody's fucking done it. Nobody's done it. Nobody's done it. The QAnoners did it before anybody with any sense to do it tried. So that's not the reality we're living in, apparently. So we're just gonna have to pay more attention to local shit. And that's where we're at right now. That's really it. Sucks. But yeah. Trump got 3 justices in 4 years. Obama got 2 in 8. Yeah, that's also bad. That just sucks. But it's because that's the thing is man. Some of them should have retired. Some of them should have retired under Obama. Obama only got 2 in. More should have retired under Obama. That's the should. If there's any should, the topmost level of should, that's it. Those people should have retired. Sometimes progress is quitting while you're ahead. Fuck. Biden should pack the court. He probably won't, but Biden should pack the court. We're gonna appoint 3 justices. Just do it. Just do it. And then everybody sues again, and then in a couple of years, people take it up to the Supreme Court again, and then we have a 9-4 decision or whatever the fuck. That's my suggestion. That's just because they're not leaving. They're not leaving fast enough. Trump got too many in. Anyway, frankly hoping that the reaction is wild enough that the SCOTUS alters the draft opinion due to fear. Yeah, people will kill over this. This is a big one. All right, that's our Let's Talk segment. Let's do a warm-up song, and then let's talk about music. I have fucking nothing planned for today. I have no idea. I have a project file that I wanted to fuck with, but that's it. Can I just... Ideally, abortion should just be, like, seen the same way any medical procedure involving, like, the lives of other people is seen. And, like, which is, it's between the family and the doctors. It, like, Republicans were talking about this, like, fucking, like, 10 years ago. They were talking about, like, death panels because of Obama. They were saying that state-run healthcare or government-run healthcare would mean that like panels of people would be deciding if your panels of people would be deciding if your grandma stayed on life support or not. And like that was the fear is like, oh, there's going to be these death panels. And like the ideal thing is those kinds of decisions should be left between a family and the medical staff. Like, and that's right. That's correct. I think that's the best way to look at things. With like pro-life shit, it's the same thing. If there's a family member, if there is like, the viability of a life continuing involved, it should be between the family and the doctors. I don't think we should be getting laws involved with those kinds of decisions because there's so many outliers that you cannot just blanket legislate through. You know? You do have death panels. I hate to break it to you. There's a fucking jury on Capitol Punishment. Yeah. We can talk about capital punishment. That's a different fucking conversation. But like ideally, it shouldn't be a political position. Like this, like pro-life shit shouldn't be like a tenable political position because at the end of the day, it's like there's too many, medical, like it's too invasive. And similarly with like trans healthcare, I think you could make all of the same arguments. It's all of those things, whatever like a parent and whatever parents and kids and doctors come to a conclusion of should be respected. We shouldn't have like state limits on, you know, these different kinds of care. Because there's always going to be edge cases where things aren't exactly, you know, black and white following the law. And, you know, you're going to subject a lot of, like, people to, a lot of problems happen when you try to, like, get involved in, like, limiting people's ability to, you know, make medical decisions for themselves. It's a very bad precedent to like set up, and we're going really fucking hard in this country with setting it up, and we have to combat that. We have to keep trying to combat that in any way possible. Supreme Court is like people like it's appointment for life. These people have to voluntarily retire or die. For other justices to be appointed to the Supreme Court. There's not like a political, because they want to like insulate them from the political pressures of having to be elected and having terms, right? But then the problem is that people with political gains, people who are political operatives who've worked in these political operative circles forever, being yes men for these people, can just be picked out and then plucked and then put in and then fed what they should do. Like, and for life. So that's a problem. There's a whole lot of fucking issues with the Supreme Court. And that's the thing. That was the big threat about Trump winning. That's why, like Trump stacking the Supreme Court, was like a huge fucking concern. Because even if Democrats control all three chambers, that doesn't fucking matter at this point if the Supreme Court is conservative. Like, they can't do, they can't do, the federal government at that level, who can do anything about Roe versus Wade, that Supreme Court decision, is the Supreme Court. Congress, I just don't know if Congress could never, Congress couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. So, this is the fucking reality we're in now. Stop, just, God damn it, just, Trump signed so much shit. He just said shit. He would just tweet shit, and people would come up with policy for it. He banned trans people from the military, and it went through the court a couple of times. He did the fucking Muslim ban, and it went through the court a couple of times, and then people tried to legislate it, people tried to implement. He would just say shit, and people would jump to do it. Even if it wouldn't go through all the way, people would just fucking jump to do it. Why can't Democrats do that? Why can't Joe Biden just be like, no, abortion rights? Get on it. Get on it. Nobody jumps to do that shit. No, Joe Manchin stops. Joe Manchin stops the fucking progress. I can't. I hate the federal government so goddamn much. I hate the federal Democratic Party so goddamn much. They just do something. Oh my god. That's the thing is by the process, yeah, I guess there's nothing they could do. But if someone like Trump was in office, they would just say some shit, and then it would fuck up this whole process, and then it wouldn't work. Somehow it wouldn't work, and then we would move on to some other batshit thing. And then things would not they would throw a wrench in this bullshit. And we just Democrats are incapable of doing that shit. Be tricksters. Come on. Fuck the filibuster. Just do. Oh my god. Laws are never code in and of themselves. The only thing that rules people and corporations and bodies is public scrutiny and their personal sense of intention. If someone wants to do something that's high up enough in a place, they'll just do it, and if they get caught, they'll lobby politicians to rewrite the language of the laws so it's not illegal anymore. Laws change all the fucking time. Zones that, wards that people vote in, that affect, who the gerrymandering, district lines, this shit is re-legislated all the fucking time to suit the whims of people who just want to do shit and have the power to do shit and write the legalese as the needed footprint in order to do shit. And I fucking, they know that power is like the thing that they have more than anybody else. They could rewrite any of this shit. They could put a fucking amendment in the Constitution if they so chose. But everything just seems so fucking out of reach. Everything seems so codified. Like, Democrats worship the law so much, and Republicans have never given a fuck about it. And that's a problem. Like, because then, like, we fuck ourselves politically at the top level from seeing things that way. It sucks. Like, that's the thing. We need to, like, just change. If you vote locally, if you get people in in local scenes and allow them to get attention there, they can rise up. You can elevate people. You can choose to do that on your local and state, arena, stage. And that is how you end up changing the conversation federally. It's just like a longer term process. Every political system that was built for a society that really doesn't exist anymore. I mean, like, technologically, sure. But there's a lot of similarity. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's a lot of things that we still have in common with, like, ancient Egypt in terms of, like, everybody wants to be, like, we're just doing a lot of shit wrong. There is a lot of shit that's been aged out. But, like, there's a lot of concepts in the Constitution that are, like, solid. Good, we should keep them. But there's also a lot that, like, we just need to recognize the different, like, situations